What's going on YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be and welcome back to 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the current Queen of DPS, Godspeed Knight, Green Guardian Jericho. In today's video, we're going to be going through her skill set, her equipment, and I'll let you guys know what I consider to be her very best gameplay mode. And hopefully through all that, you'll be able to decide, is she worth your hard-earned 20 gold coins in the coin shop? Because right now she's on sale. So if you are interested in this character after this video, you definitely want to grab her right now while she's on sale. So let's go ahead and take her from the top. As you guys can see, I do have her at level 70. This time around, I do have this character at 6 awakening stars. Someone in my previous video was kind of curious on how I was awakening characters so fast. I'm not really doing it that fast. Now, truth be told, I have purchased both of the awakening packs, but there's only been 2 awakening packs since global launch. All of my other awakening materials have just come via farming. So I farm my awakening stages, and more importantly, right now, with the boss battles being half off, last night I farmed Extreme Boss Battle, the Chapter 1 Extreme Boss Battle all night to get a ton of awakening materials, a ton of gear, and most importantly, chalices, because those are going to be a very big roadblock in your progress. So that's kind of the reason why I prioritize creating a farming team first and foremost. That way I can do things like that to kind of get past those roadblocks, because like I said, because farming up those chalices takes quite a while, but if you can do it overnight via those Extreme Boss Battles while it's half off, it's going to save you a lot of time, and you can make a lot of money through those as well. I think I earned about almost close to 1 million gold via my farm last night. So that is where those stars come from. Now, so normally we jump right into the skills, but this time around we're actually going to stop right here at the attributes. So Green Jericho is a green unit. Now when it comes to defense, it's pretty much the normal things apply. Fire units are going to do more damage to her, but the reason why I want to bring this up, because even though she's green, don't let that deter you from using her in every situation you can possibly use her in, even if she has an elemental disadvantage offensive wise. Because even if she's going against like a fire unit, for example, she's still probably going to do more damage than any of your other characters. So who cares what elemental type that you're going to be attacking with Jericho? She's still probably going to be topping the DPS meters. Like Jericho is like, when it comes to damage, she's a one size fits all. And of course I will be showing you that here in this video. So let's go ahead and jump into her skill set now. Thank you to the person that told me, FJ, why don't you just click the preview screen? Now, I never actually clicked the button because I thought it was just like some in-game video or something like that. Had I known you actually go into a training session, I'd have did this a long time ago. So let's go through her skill set. We're actually going to start off with her skill 2 because it's going to make more sense on how her attacks and her kit flows together. So here's her number 2. This one is called Flash Strike, and basically it does damage and it makes the target bleed. And making the target bleed, or any type of debuff whatsoever, is very important in getting Jericho to do damage outside of her ultimate. So as you guys can see, the enemy now has the bleed debuff, which leads you into her number 1. This one is called Flash Attack, which basically does 3 times the amount of damage if the enemy is debuffed. So you always want to set up your 2 with your 1 or any other debuff, it doesn't matter. As long as there's a debuff on the target, you're going to do 3 times the amount of damage to that target, ladies and gentlemen. So very, very good ability. As you guys can see, 150k right there on her rank 3 skill 1, which is insane. So let's go ahead and move over to her ultimate. So this is going to be her solo ultimate. We'll kind of show the full animation here. I love the little black and white ink splotch. I like it, I like it, I like it, and very, very cool. Gangsters don't look at explosions, ladies and gentlemen, and Jericho is a gangsta, and this is also her best outfit for obvious reasons. And then, of course, here's her team up ultimate. Right now, I do have a duplicate put into our Jericho right over here, so she's basically going to do 704% of attack in one enemy, and not to mention 2 times crit damage increase as well. So this is the reason why Jericho is the queen of DPS right now, is because of this ability. This ability is just insane. And like I said, it doesn't matter what the element type is, she's still going to do a ton of damage. I've one-shot so many things right now with this ability. 167,000 damage, that is not a crit. Let's try that one more time. You can't skip the animation here. Oh, there it is. Oh, come on, can we get a crit? Are you gonna be like that? You're gonna be like that. So here's the thing. So Jericho is all about her crits, right? She got a crit in order to do damage that really kind of blows you away. And unfortunately, it looks like in this gameplay mode, you can't actually build up her passive. I'm not trying to click her where you think I'm trying to click her. So let's actually get out of here, because what is very, very nice about Jericho's kit is because, like I said, everything feeds into each other. So her number 2 causes a debuff, which sets up her number 1, and her number 3 is set up via her passive. So this is the thing that's going to really make you get some really impressive numbers with Jericho a little bit more consistently. And this one's called repeated cuts. This increases her crit chance by 10% per hero use. So every single time you use Jericho, her crit chance goes up by 10%. So let's say, for example, you're in an encounter, you have 3 cards, and you go Jericho attack 1, 2, 3 times. Right there in that single round, you basically increase Jericho's crit chance by 30%. You do it again, 1, 2, 3 attacks, 3 cards, that's now 60% crit on Jericho. So every little breath she takes, every little move she makes, she's going to increase her crit chance. So she's absolutely insane with this ability. And like I said, her kit is just this all-encompassing echo chamber of everything that just feeds into each other that makes her stronger and stronger and stronger. Her 2 sets up her 1, her passive sets up her 3. So very, very good unit. This is going to be one of those instances, like I normally say, kind of build the equipment that you think is best. For this one, it has to be attack and crit damage. That is definitely the best gear set that you want to use on Jericho. Build up her attack, build up her crit damage, and then just watch the numbers fly. So there you go. There is a Godspeed Knight, a Guardian Jericho. So let's go ahead and take her to what I consider to be her very best gameplay mode at the moment. As you guys know, I like to break up the game in farming, deathmatch, and of course PvP. All right, so in farming, like regular stages, like general farming stages, she's not like going to be a top pick. She's not bad or anything like that, but she doesn't really have any AoE or anything like that. So I wouldn't really use her for general farming. For extreme boss battle farming, she's definitely good because a lot of those enemies are very strong. So you definitely want to take the opportunity to knock them out with a big crit. That'll really make your farming a lot easier. So she's decent there, and she's really good in all of the current death matches right now. She can basically one-shot the red demon boss. She can one-shot the great demon boss, so she's definitely good there regardless of her elemental type. Don't worry about that. In PvP, she's okay, right? She's an absolute killer in PvP. But the unfortunate thing is that Jericho has this hidden stat, right? She has this hidden invisible stat that not even the JP players know about, all right? Listen to FG, I'm about to give you guys some really classified information here, all right? In PvP and in some other gameplay modes as well, she has this invisible stat, this invisible talent that activates, and it's called Taunt. All right. So when you're in a PvP situation, people are going to absolutely target your Jericho. They're going to try to kill her as fast as possible. And the fact that she's very squishy, that's going to be a very easy reality to make come true. Not to mention all of the people that are currently running CC builds in PvP. They're going to try their best to, like I said, either kill your Jericho or completely CC her so she does no damage whatsoever. So while she could be an absolute beast in PvP, I think you're going to struggle a little bit trying to get her online. If people know what they're doing, they're going to try their best to kill her or mitigate her. That's why I was kind of talking about earlier. Maybe you run some other characters that can kind of take the pressure off of her. Run a king that can purify the petrifies and the freezes that people are going to apply to her. Some heals, a taunter. If you can keep her alive, if you can keep the pressure off of her just for a couple of turns, she's a beast. But do keep in mind that people will be zeroing in on her. They're going to be trying to kill her as fast as possible. And you're going to be like, oh man, FG was right. She does have an invisible talent called Taunt. You're welcome. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into what I consider to be her very best gameplay mode. This is the Knighthood Guild Boss, and I'm probably not going to do the very best run in the world, but we'll try our best here live on video. We're going to go ahead and run some of this chicken rice ball with butter. That's going to give us 20% more crit damage, and I'll show you her in action. This is not the right team. This is not the team that I wanted to bring. You know what? Be right back. Wasting my chicken rice ball with butter, I tell ya. So back in here, let's get it on. So this is the team that we're going to be bringing. We're going to be bringing Princess Elizabeth, Arthur, Merlin, as well as Jericho. And like I said, I'm going to be trying my best to show you a good display of Jericho. But at the end of the day, this mode, while you do better once you kind of know the flow of what's going on, at the end of the day, you're still at the you're kind of at the mercy of RNG. So do keep that in mind. All right, so let us get it on. And we'll try to show off Jericho the best we can. And I'll try to show you a little little skill here. All right, so first thing I want to do, I want to make sure I get my ultimate orbs kind of powered up on almost everyone except for Merlin. I don't really care about Merlin's ultimate here, but I do care about Elizabeth's ultimate. I do care about Arthur's, and of course I do care about Jericho. Not to mention, I want to start building up her passive, and I'll show you this in a second. So as you guys remember, her passive, every single move she takes, every little breath she takes, her crit chance continues to go up. So in this mode, you wanna make sure that you're using Jericho as often as possible, just to make sure that the last hit that you do on this boss is a critical. So I'll show you this here in 1 second. Go ahead and do a long press. Why you keep touching her there, FG? She's a small sprite. All right, here it is right over here. So repeated cuts increases crit chance by 10% per hero use. As you guys can see, I already have 2 stacks because I've done 2 attacks. So keep that moving. Also, do keep in mind that this boss over here does have a resistance towards crit here. So crit resistance increases by 40%. After he does his ultimate, he drops this. And like I said, I'm not like a super hardcore, like top tier whale in this game. So I wonder if people are killing him while he still has that crit resist buff up, because that does save you a turn. But whatever, we're not gonna think about that right now. All right, so let's get back to work here. Oh, we got this freeze here. So once again, I'm gonna be doing Arthur's ability. I'm gonna be doing, I don't really wanna do this right now, but I gotta be building up my Elizabeth ultimate. So we'll go ahead and do an Elizabeth turn here. And we will go ahead and combine this for later. And then we'll also smack him in the face, keeping that Jericho crit chance building up as much as we possibly can. Build up a few points there by doing recovery. I should have actually did debuff there, but whatever. There it is. Once skills rank up, that's very, very good. Nice rank ups there. I like it. I like it. Those are also giving us some points. Okay. Arthur, you're looking good as well. So what we're gonna do here, so here comes the ultimate, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and combine Arthur's cards. So next turn, I'm going to be able, dang it, I really need Elizabeth's ultimate here to get the most points as possible, but we should still be able to do some really good damage here. So let's go ahead and do this. Okay. Because really, I'm just trying to show off her crit potential here. I'm not trying to get the best run possible. Looks like you were trying to, FG, a little bit. I was, a little bit. just a little bit. All right, but we good. All right. That's rude. So here we go. So right now, the crit resist buff on the boss is gone. Let's do a long press once again. So as you guys can see, the crit resist buff is now gone. He still has defense and resistance, but that's not too much of a big problem there. He's about to do his little buff here, which basically is solidify, which makes him, if there are debuffs, they are removed, and then one additional solidify effect is applied, and that gives him a ton of resistance. So I kind of feel like most players are killing him on this turn or the turn previous, but once again, I'm still not a pro at this. So let's go ahead and do this. So what we're gonna do in this round, we're gonna do buff, which is going to give us a ton of points. We're going to do the Arthur ultimate, believe it or not, because it's not going to kill him. My Arthur is very underpowered, so that's just going to give us even more points via the ultimate. We're going to go ahead and do the freeze combo here, which is going to allow my Jericho to do even more damage. And it better be a crit, Jericho. All right, we got 40% more crit here. Come on. Let's go. Here is the power of Jericho, ladies and gentlemen. Powered up. Maxed out. Don't disappoint me, please. Don't do it, please. Here we go. Jericho, full power, 416 damage, ladies and gentlemen, 1,000. And a nice little shot there for you to end it off. That is the power of Jericho. 489, I think that's actually my best battle score. I could still do better. If I had, in that instance, if I had my Elizabeth ultimate and my Arthur ultimate, because my Elizabeth ultimate doesn't do any damage. I might do it again. My Elizabeth ultimate doesn't do any damage whatsoever, right? And my Arthur ultimate also does no damage whatsoever. So if I can get both of those, I can definitely get out of these 500s. All right, let's do this one more time. I got this. Watch this go worse. It might. It just might. All right, waifu crew right now, I gotta represent. Right now, currently, no thanks to me, the waifu crew is in the top 1% when it comes to this boss battle. But like I said, that ain't got nothing to do with FG. I'm still slacking. So once again, I want to get Elizabeth going, I want to get Arthur going, and I want to get Jericho stacky-acky-acking. Okay, Let's get this going. Looks good, looks good. Smack you in the face. All right. Very, very nice. I like it. No freeze yet. See that? See, the RNG screws you over sometimes. I really need that double freeze, but it ain't too late. It's not too late. So Arthur is basically a guaranteed lock for having his. We're gonna go ahead and do this just so we can. Whatever. All right. I'm just using the recovery just to build up ultimate orbs on Elizabeth. That's the only reason. I do realize that there's recovery disable here, but I wanted to get her ultimate. Ooh, wow. Nice, nice, nice. Looking better. Okay, okay. Unfortunately, this time around. Okay, so the ultimate is on the way. So once again, I need Elizabeth ultimate for next turn. Arthur's ultimate is next turn already. Please don't hit him in the face. I still don't have a freeze, unfortunately. Jericho for the debuff points plus the extra stack of Critty 8080. Dang it, this kind of sucks, man. This is not what I wanted. Not exactly what I wanted. Let's see how it goes. Big, massive. And that also removes my debuffs as well. Because another thing that you want to kind of keep a lookout on is trying to end the fight with as much HP as possible as well. I'm not sure how I feel about Arthur doing damage on that one. Okay, so right now, there goes his ultimate. Now his crit defense is gone. If I take another turn, I'm gonna have to take another turn. See, the RNG kind of screwed me over here. I really needed my Jericho to be ulting this turn. So like I said, you can see where you can get screwed over in these instances. But what we're gonna go ahead and do, we're gonna go ahead and try. I'm gonna hope that Arthur can't kill. I'm gonna hope that he can't kill. And what I'm actually gonna do here as well, I don't think Arthur's gonna do that much damage. Famous last words, FG. Hold on. Don't do that. Don't do that. Boom. Boom. Actually, check this out. Watch what I do here. Watch what I do. Can I override that buff? I actually don't know if that's a thing that you can do. I've actually not tested that, but I'm gonna test it right now. Can I make him weaker by putting a buff on top of him that's worse to make him do less damage? And then what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna skip a turn as well. That also gets you points. Don't kill him, Arthur! You son of a... Anyway, I want to do one more. I want to do one more. one more. This video is long for no good reason. People are gonna be like, "Oh man, I want to check out a nice little easy guide on Jericho." What is this 30-minute video? I ain't watching this. I get it. I respect it. I respect it. I feel like I could do this right now, though. I had some bad RNG that time around. I feel like I can get it done this time. All right, one more time. Third time is the charm, ladies and gentlemen. I got really unlucky with Jericho cards that time around, so I wasn't able to get my ultimate online. But I feel much better about this one. I feel very good. All right, let us get it on. The perfect run, ladies and gentlemen, is having a ton of life, having Arthur do a weak ultimate, have Elizabeth do her ultimate that does no damage, and then completely blowing him up with my Jericho. That's like and a Frozen, and a tier 3 Frozen. That'd be great. But I'm not gonna be that picky. If I can get it though, we'll definitely try to go for it. Okay. Nice, that's good too as well. There goes the freeze. And we got another Jericho little dupe there. So watch what me do. Watch what me do. Check out what me do here. Dang it, I need Elizabeth. All right, Elizabeth, do that. Do that. And watch what me do here. Watch what me do. Watch what me do there. I'm thinking here. I'm doing this live, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Okay, now we got the Elizabeth ultimate. We're not going to be able to get the Arthur. but we are going to be able to do the Elizabeth one. So, all right, whatever. This is the last. This is the last hurrah. Unfortunately, dang it! I wanted to be able to get Arthur in there too. Oh no, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. I'm actually good with that. I'm good with that. So, all right, check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Move those together because only thing I care about is points. Jericho's gonna be ready next turn. So you know what? Skip everything. Skip it all. Here. What? Where did I make my mistake? I don't know what I did wrong there. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the tape. Dang it. Well, this one sucked even worse. Anyway, guys, I am out. I got a lot more work to do, clearly. I don't even have my buffs on here properly. Everything was just mistimed this time around, but whatever. One last ultimate. Do keep in mind that she is not buffed up this time around. What a fail on FG's part. I'll hear it in the comments. I'm all right with it. Once again, I should have stopped the video at the 400. I should have stopped the video. I'm out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.